All right, welcome to the fourth and final review of the evening. Up this time is Whoa Dave, or technically speaking, Whoa Dave Deluxe. Um, that owing to this being a updated version of Whoa Dave, which added a whole bunch of new levels and characters. Sometimes games, we have that happen to games on this program. Like, anyway, as far as what Woe Dave is, from the folks behind the Bit Trip series comes the frantic insanity that is Woe Dave. Help our hero, Dave Lownuts, survive an insane alien invasion and line his pockets with shiny pennies. Hurl alien eggs, skull bombs, and explosive whoa blocks to stay alive and skyrocket yourself to high score fame and fortune. The brave players who manage to survive this alien onslaught and collect the most coins will be rewarded with the top placement on the Fierce online leaderboards. Do you have what it takes to be the world's best Dave? Or will you end up playing second fiddle to another more powerful Dave? Um, so, yeah, this is a well, it's not a it's something that's vaguely trying to ape something from the golden age of arcades. I say vaguely because, well, look at the thing. Um, there's no there was no arcade game that looked like this.
Yeah, you got a pretty high frame rate and everything is pretty fast.
Yeah. Plus, we have a background, a color, this color scheme.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
get garish colors, but usually not that many of them.
yeah, but like it's not trying very hard to be a retro title. Um, we've certainly seen more authentic cases on the program. The closest thing would be the blocky, chunky characters. And in terms of what it's trying to emulate, the most apparent would be Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers. The one that's just a single screen with the pipes and the weird physics. And this game has its own particular physics, but nowhere near as clunky as golden age of arcade games could be. Instead, it's got what I like to call European jumping arcs. That weird kind of jump that's most typified in Amiga platformers more than anything else. And though there is a bit of joust in this, provided you play two players. The thing is, it's much like the first game we covered today. It is local co-op only. The thing is, there's not much to this game. What you see is what you get, basically. Your task is to destroy aliens. You have the alien eggs falling. You use them or the skull bombs to destroy the aliens. The aliens get upgraded the more that they are on screen. And there's a risk versus reward system in terms of how far you want the enemies to get, and how many pennies you collect. It controls all very well. It's just, even for a retro golden age arcade kind of title. It's fairly limited. Oh, right, the Woah blocks. Those are the closest thing to Mario Brothers because they are direct ripoffs of the POW blocks. Except, they fall from the sky and they only get used once. But they will eliminate all enemies, provided they hit solid ground. They go into the lava, it'll do nothing, and you'll get an achievement for it. As far as the music goes, it's appropriate, catchy chip tunes. Though once again, probably a bit beyond what you would have gotten back in the day. I don't know. It's a fine game. It's just there's not much to say. In fact, this is probably the game that we've covered tonight with the least amount to say about it, which is impressive.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's quite good. It's just, it's incredibly simple and straightforward. Sometimes there are games like that in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't put this above any of the actual Bit Trip games.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that there was a missed opportunity in not having the characters do different things. Like if you pick Command Girl Video, she plays the same as any of the Daves. Yeah. It's a fine game, especially for $5. It's about all I got.
Mm.
Once again, it's probably a game best played on the go. But as far as I know, there is no Switch version of the game.
Any idea on Steam Deck compatibility?
Let's see. Playable.
All right, well, better than nothing.
If you do want a portable version of this actually came out for portable systems of the last generation, PlayStation Vita and Nintendo 3DS. Its original Woah Dave version.
Oh, I was just about to ask, did they make a 3DS game in 2023?
No.
You could see my fear at that point, yes?
Yeah. No.
Homebrew does exist, but that is a topic for another show entirely.
Yeah, but no. This is a game that did see release on the 3DS in one form or another.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not sure if ever got the deluxe version, and the 3DS store is dead. So
yeah. Well, officially, but that's definitely not a topic for this show.
Anyway, it's okay. And that'll about do it for not just this review, but this review session. So, coming up on the week ahead, let me see. On Wednesday, January 22nd, we'll be welcoming Benjamin Rivers of Bansico. They are the creators of Super Neo Rescue Squad, of which we reviewed just a few weeks ago. I'm guessing they have not listened to our review of the game since they agreed to be here. I'm like, anyway, on Friday, January 24th, we are welcoming back to the program Zu Itasham of Berserk Boy Games. At least if he will respond to his emails. Bit concerned there. Anyway, Berserk Boy is out, but we'll be talking about his latest title, Berserk Bits. And BITS is an acronym. Not exactly sure what it stands for, but it's weird because I'm guessing he's one of the 4 people who played Mega Man Battle Network Battle Chips. That
Battle Chip Challenge, you mean?
Yeah, Battle Chip Challenge.
The mostly automatic one?
Yeah.
And we know the other 3 people.
Yeah. Because, this is a tribute game to that. I mean, I guess somebody, every game is somebody's favorite game. Like, anyway, hopefully more on that on Friday. And we do have a new episode of Moonhawk Studios Presents planned for Wednesday. So, hopefully everything goes according to plan there. And until next time, I shall wish you good gaming.